Hello, so it's Thursday, March 16th, and I just got home from a bike ride. I have pretty intense sunglass and I guess helmet or swim cap, tan line. I feel like this light even shows it more than usual, so that's exciting. Anyways, the title of this video is race week with a question mark, and I am just going to come clear right away that I am not racing this week. So the Ironman 70.3 Lanzarote is on Saturday, so 2 days from now, March 18th is the race day, and I have entered the race, but I have decided not to take the start. There are actually multiple reasons for why I decided not to race this time. I guess reason number one is that I feel like I'm not ready to race yet. Just it's as simply as that. So I was hoping that my run would suddenly start to feel super good and like, you know, I would feel like my old self. But that didn't quite happen. I feel like I've made huge progress while being here, and I've got a little bit more confident that my run is gonna come back around, but it hasn't quite yet. And I feel like if I had raced this weekend, I would have kind of forced my return and like forced myself to run hard and run the pace that I think I need to run in a race. And I feel like that would have been kind of rushing it. And now I'm just trying to give myself time and do it in my own timeline. Reason number two is that I've had a pretty good camp, pretty successful. I've done quality training, increased both volume and intensity in my training, and especially in running. So before this, I ran about like 36, 38 Ks a week, and last week I ran over 50 Ks a week. So there has been more quality and quantity in my training. And I think after 2.5, 3 hard weeks of training, doing a race might be a risk that could potentially lead to a new injury or a renewal of my previous injury. Since my injury was in my femur, it's a pretty dangerous spot. The risk of renewing that injury is pretty high during the first 6 months, and I literally just started running 2 months ago, and I've done proper runs for about a month. So I think the stress from the training camp, and then in addition doing that race after the training camp, would be a pretty risky thing to do. So I've decided that I'm just going to do quality training for the 3 weeks that I'm here, and then go home and recover instead of adding the race in the mix. So I guess number one, like I said, haven't run much, don't feel like my run is quite there yet. And number two is that the risk of injury might be pretty significant, so I don't really want to take that right now. Reason number three is I think that considering my injury history and considering the fact that I had the rhabdomyolysis in December, January, I think it's more valuable for me to focus on training for the time being, instead of being here, doing some training, and then, you know, trying to recover to feel okay in the race. So I feel like it would be kind of a waste of time to be here and just relax and taper a little bit. So I feel like I want to maximize the time I'm here and do quality training, quality riding and running, open water swimming, all the things that I want to do, and a lot of that when I'm still here, because this is very special, and we're going to go back to Finland, and the weather is not quite good there yet. So I think maximizing the training while being here is what I want to do, instead of tapering and trying to feel good. I understand that you're not supposed to feel good for every single race, but I think for my first professional race, I kind of want to feel that I'm going in feeling good, confident, ready to roll. Right now I don't feel like that, and I feel like there's like two ways this race could potentially go if I decided to go, if I had decided to go. It could go really well, and I might surprise myself even and be like, okay, I'm in a better shape than I thought I was. Or the option number two is that I go in, I get totally destroyed, I get totally humiliated, which is probably going to happen anyways in my first pro race, but you know, going in not feeling super confident and ready, and then getting destroyed, and that would definitely influence my confidence for the rest of the season and make it really hard to stay excited and motivated and, you know, confident in the professional races later the season. So I think it's probably better to go and do my first professional race when I feel like I'm capable of doing it. So yeah, I think there are multiple reasons why I'm not taking start, but I think to summarize it, it's basically that I want to maximize my training while being here and not taper for a race. 2, I feel like I still need a little bit more time to figure out my run and get more confident and feel good while running hard. 3, the injury risk when it comes to doing a hard training camp and then a race after that without recovery is a little bit higher, and especially in my case when I'm coming off of an injury that's pretty fresh, and also the rhabdo and everything. And then yeah, just, you know, taking my time and building and feeling ready for my first professional race is the last reason. So yeah, we have a couple more days here. We're planning on doing a longer ride this weekend, and I'll do a long run as well, and then we'll unfortunately have to go back next week and back to the normal life. We've really loved it here, and we are looking forward to coming back maybe next year. I think we both have enjoyed our time here and like have found training to be really good here, and it's good to know that there is a place like this for the future. And hopefully I get to do this race maybe next year or some other time. I think it's a very cool environment, and I would love to race here. And I think the course with the big hills and being a very tough course, I think it suits me and my strengths. So maybe next year I'm more ready to take the start here. But anyways, that's all for now. If you are racing the Ironman 7.3 Lanzarote this weekend, I wish you the very best. And if not, if you are racing something else, good luck with whatever that is, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.